What's going on, guys? It's like a hero, and today I'm going to go over the currencies in World of Warcraft Dragonflight Season 2. And as we begin, make sure to like the video if you like it, make sure to subscribe for future content, and check out my other videos if you're interested in that. The first currency I want to talk about are Flight Stones. Flight Stones are the almost pound for pound replacement for Valor in Season 1. It is simply earned from doing outdoor activities, raids, dungeons, any general activity will grant you flight stones. And you use these flight stones to upgrade gear, whether it's Explorer, the basic gear, green gear, whether it is Veteran. You use flight stones to upgrade. So you can see right here, upgrading this piece costing about 100, almost 200 flight stones. If I switch to an Adventurer, which starts at a higher item level of 389, and I want to upgrade that to on-screen 411, that's going to cost about 300 of that flight stone material. Now at this point, when you start upgrading to higher than around 408 item level, so 411 in this case, it's going to ask you for a new currency, and this is the Whelpling Shadow Flame Crest. If you want to upgrade a piece of gear to 411 or higher, you're going to require this reagent, and it can be attained from doing mythic dungeons below level 6. Aberrus bosses on Raid Finder difficulty, and World Quest treasures activities in the Zaralek Cavern. If you haven't already, check out my old Trunk Key Quest, because I do have a treasure how you can get a shot at getting something like this. Just check out the World of Warcraft playlist. So the way this will work is that these Whelping Shadow Flame Crests, or we'll just call them Whelping Crests, they will be used to get stuff up to that 411 into that bracket. As the content gets more difficult, so does the type of crest that you obtain, which will then allow you to get your gear that you want into a higher level. There is a limit, like you can't take an adventurer green gear and put it all the way into epic, the purple gear. But there is some overlap within each of those brackets. So the green can be turned into blue. The blue can be turned into epic or purple, right? And those, the eye level does kind of overlap. So yeah, there's a lot of names. There's the Whelping, there's the Drake, Shadow Flame Crest. Just understand that it's just to get to the next tier of eye level as you go on. Currently on screen, whenever you're trying to take a veteran piece of gear to the next eye level, so now we're looking at taking this cape, this veteran purple epic cape, taking that to item level 424, we're going to not need that Whelping Crest, because remember that Whelping Crest caps off at that 411 bracket. Now for 424, we're going to need the Drake Shadow Flame Crest, and that drops off of, whereas before, anything below a level 6 mythic would give you a Whelping Crest. For that 424 Drake, you're going to need anything between a level 6 mythic dungeon and a level 10 mythic dungeon. And instead of the raid finder, now you're looking at content that is in the normal raid of Aberrus and a few of select weekly activities in the Zaralek Cavern. This mechanic continues in the same pattern until the max eye level possible. There will be instances where, like, mythic raiding will be the place to get those highest ones and those like 20 plus keys in mythic dungeons, of course. If you have any questions about that, please make sure to drop it in the comments. I'll be glad to answer anything else that you may have. Or if you have suggestions for things that you want me to explain, I will crank out those videos as well. The next thing I want to talk about is the barter bricks. And that's another currency that's introduced, and that's specific to the new zone, the Zaralek Cavern, and the new faction, the Nifim, Loam Nifin. I'm pretty sure I'm not pronouncing that correctly. But for them, they have this bartering, this item that you can trade in. It's just another currency. And it can be used in all various locations of this. It's called the barter brick. The flavor text does say that you can sell these for a reasonable amount of gold. I would definitely not be selling these. There are a lot of different uses for this, anything from profession recipes to mounts to skill points for crafting professions, many recipes, many options to spend this currency on. So A couple of ways it could be attained. First, you're going to want to level up your renown. You're going to want to level up with the faction. After every few levels, you actually get a quest to be able to get more barter bricks. You get some as a reward. I believe you can earn 10 barter bricks for completing your daily quests, so watch out for those dailies when they reset. You can also do digs for a chance to earn anywhere between 2 to 4 barter bricks, and your weeklies. Now, of course, this is pretty much a time-gated thing, so you're going to have to make sure you're doing your dailies, make sure you're doing your rep grinds as much as you can to level up that rep. And if you haven't already, treasure chests are a good way to get a chance at those barter bricks. So check out the playlist again where I talk about the old trunk key. That's a chance at some of those bricks as well. And other than that, it's pretty much a hard time gate. I hope you guys found this video helpful. I hope I explained as much as I could here. If I missed anything, please let me know in the comments. I'm really cranking out the content, and if you're a fan of it, just make sure you hit that like. Make sure to subscribe. I appreciate you guys, and I will catch you next time.